Hello everyone, Tashi here and welcome to my channel. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are going to be looking into your past, present, future, and any new beginnings coming in for you. So I am going to leave this reading relatively open and see what advice Spirit has for you. But as you can see, you have 4 options here. So if you prefer to choose without crystals, I'd pause the video now because I'm going to pop some crystals on. So these are your crystals. Group 1, we have green aventurine. Group 2, we have this spotty jasper. Group 3, we have rose quartz. And group 4, we have red jasper. So those are your options. Again, pause the video now if you need more time to really concentrate on what group or crystal you feel most drawn to. Then once you've decided on your group, click the chapters at the bottom of the screen, or you can scroll down to the description box to get you to your reading, and I'll see you over there. Hello group 1. If you chose this green aventurine crystal, then this will be your past, present, future, and new beginnings reading. Now I just realized in the introduction, after having filmed the introduction, that the little woman on these cards is naked, and we all know those rules around that now, so hence why she's covered up. But we are going to look at this towards the end of the reading. That's going to be overall advice from Spirit. But to start with, we're going to choose some cards from this bag, my homemade oracles. So first will be your past. We have an important partnership. So some kind of important partnership in the past. Might just bring all of this down. And your present, please, Spirit. You won't see it coming. So something in the present you aren't seeing. We'll get more from Tarot in just a moment. Future, please, Spirit. Facing the darkness, so there's going to be some shadow work in the immediate future. Possibly. We'll get more from the Tarot, but that was what immediately popped into my head. And new beginnings, we have a karmic debt is paid. So some kind of karmic debt is going to be paid. Interesting. Okay. Now, let's get your tarot cards. Now, I have decided to use Rider Waite, so I may have to cover the cards up as we go. I go with what I feel most drawn to. And, you know, I can't go past Rider Waite. This is, or Pamela Coleman Smith, I normally like to call it. This is, let's get your cards out. So past for group 1, please, Spirit. Queen of Wands. Past, one more for past, please, Spirit. And the past for group 1. Important partnership, and you've got the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse. And what is happening in the present for group 1, please, Spirit? You won't see it coming. You may be having some kind of relationship difficulties with the Ace of Cups in reverse. We've also got the Fool in reverse for your present energy. Nine of Pentacles reverse. And the future. What's happening in the future for group 1, please, Spirit? We're going to have a Tower moment. I feel like that is in the near future. It's just what I'm feeling intuitively. And what else is happening in the future, please, Spirit, for group 1? What else is happening in the future for group 1, please, Spirit? Oh, that came out. Wow, that's too many. But we did have, there's some kind of choices that needs to be made. I'm feeling that we've got the 2 knights in reverse. So there's some kind of, for some of you in the near future, there's going to be some kind of choice possibly between 2 different kinds of people. And that might be in relation to what you're not seeing coming currently with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. There may be some kind of issues for some of you in a current relationship, and in the near future, I feel like there's going to be some kind of choice between 2 different people. We've got the 7 of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Wands. But we're not taking those right now, and we've got the 3 of Swords at the bottom. So there is a little bit of a painful situation coming, I feel like, brewing presently, that's going to cause a Tower moment in the near future and is going to give you many different choices. It's going to force you to face the darkness, do that inner work, have a Tower moment. And I feel like there's going to be 2 different opportunities, or more than 2 really, depending on your situation. But what else is coming in the near future? We've got the Knight of Pentacles, another Knight coming out there. Okay, and new beginnings. So this row is going to represent new beginnings for you, group 1. Any new beginnings coming in, or anything you may not see coming. And we've got a karmic debt is paid. So that is a good sign for you. But let's see what Tarot has to say as well. So what new beginnings are coming in for group 1, please, Spirit? What new beginnings are coming in for group 1? What new beginnings are coming in for group 1? Wowzers. Hierophant there. What new beginnings are coming in for group 1, please, Spirit? Five of Pentacles. I am going to clarify, so don't be scared of the 5 of Pentacles. What new beginnings are coming in for group 1, please, Spirit? Or what aren't they seeing coming? What new beginnings? Oh, we've got the 10 of Wands in reverse there. Six of Wands at the back of the deck. So there is some kind of recognition coming for you, some kind of recognition for what you have done. Interesting. Okay, I do just want to grab a couple of tea leaf cards here. These are pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to cut them just for some overall advice to help us here. So we've got Candle, you will be shown the way. And one more, please, Spirit. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Just had to adjust the camera because I am not a camera wizard and nothing seems to be sitting in the right place ever. But anyway. Some kind of an important partnership has occurred in the past, group one, and this could be in relation to a romantic partnership, a business partnership, or even a new friendship for some. But this partnership may have made you feel quite self assured with the Queen here, the Queen of Wands. Um, you have felt quite confident and passionate in the past. The Queen of Wands is proud, she's charismatic, she's got a strong feminine energy, being a queen, and she's very goal orientated. I'm seeing this is how you felt in the past about a certain situation. For some, this may be a long time ago, this partnership and those feelings of confidence. It may be from quite a long time ago. For others, recent. But the reason Spirit's bringing it up is because this is significant for right now. It's significant for the reading and for your future. Whatever this past experience was, this partnership, those feelings of success, of stepping into your power, of having some kind of goal and feeling very confident like the Queen, is a memory I feel Spirit wants you to remember. And maybe you don't feel that way currently with the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in reverse. Your current energy isn't as fulfilling and doesn't feel as good as it once has. I feel Spirit wants you to remember what you have felt like in the past. I'm getting like Spirit wants you to remember those fulfilling, happy, successful, loving, strong, independent feelings and experiences you had in the past. I'm feeling more so in relation to feelings. You've got the Nine of Cups in reverse here. The Nine of Cups in reverse isn't always bad. It's not always a bad thing. There is still that potential to bring satisfaction and fulfillment with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So in the recent past, even though you may have been questioning whether you were going to make it, whether the wish you wanted was ever going to be fulfilled, you may have been questioning that. I'm getting a few messages here. I'm actually sensing with the Nine of Cups in reverse here that some kind of this partnership, some kind of partnership you had in the past, whether that be romantic or business, some kind of partnership you thought would be a wish come true, let you down in the past. And I know I just said the Nine of Cups in reverse isn't always a bad thing, but this just popped into my head, and so I feel it's a message for some. There was some kind of partnership in the past that even though you felt confident like the Queen, there was some kind of lack with the Nine of Cups in reverse. The partnership was not what you were expecting with the Nine of Cups in reverse here. But I can see that experience has come up for a reason, that experience in the past. Your current energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. And you've also got, you won't see it coming. I don't necessarily feel you won't see it coming. It's more like if you look at that picture, there's a line over the eye. And so I'm kind of sensing you don't want to see it coming. You don't want to see it coming, group one. You are feeling drained at this time, group one. You are over it. The water is spilling out of this cup. The water is spilling out of this cup. You are feeling drained. I'm sensing you're down about something. You are a little sad, a little disappointed, for some even angry or frustrated. I'm feeling that in the energy. This you won't see it coming is interesting though. I'm sensing for some presently this you won't see it coming is referring to something that you have recently discovered that you didn't see coming. I'm sensing most of you already know about it, and that's why you feel down and frustrated. It's not, if you haven't recently discovered this, I feel like you can sense it. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'm feeling you know about it or can sense it in yourself. But even though you can sense it and it's making you feel drained and tired and sad, you are ignoring it. You have the Fool in reverse here. The Fool in reverse is all about being a little reckless, being a little dangerous, or even in this case, I feel the Fool in reverse is asking you to look. Asking you to look. The Fool in reverse is asking you to open your eyes and look before you leap. You are ignoring something. You are remaining closed to something currently happening in your life, group one. You are hesitating on something. Hesitating in relation to taking the first step in relation to this situation that you're in. Hesitating in relation to taking the first steps to shed light on this issue that's making you feel drained and sad. This could be in relation to a romantic interest. In fact, that message is coming through strong here, but just take what resonates. In the past, you felt confident, you felt seen, admired in this connection, but there was a lack somewhere. It hadn't ended up being what you thought it would be, but you continued on with it, hoping it'd progress in a positive sense. But it left you feeling drained, unloved, and a little empty. But you're ignoring those feelings because you likely really do love this person. You are covering your eyes and you don't want to approach this person and talk about it. For others, this could be on a friendship level or in relation to some kind of business decision. You may have teamed up with someone in the recent past on a project. They promised that they'd contribute by doing this and doing this and doing this, but they didn't fulfill their side of the agreement. They didn't complete what they said they would. And this has left you tired and drained. It's left you tired and drained because you are having to do everything. But I can see with the Fool in reverse here, you still are covering for this person for some reason. Maybe you want to keep the peace, or maybe you really like them even though they're lazy. In the future, you have facing the darkness here. Facing the darkness, and you have the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. Amazing. This isn't a bad thing, group one. This is good. Yes, it may be a little shock to the system for you in the future, but I'm really sensing this is a good thing. You are going to be shedding light on some things that aren't serving you. You know what? I'm going to clarify the cards now. But I'm sensing for some of you, you are going to have some kind of Tower moment in relation to your romantic connection. If you do, what am I trying to say? You're going to have some kind of Tower moment in relation to your romantic connection. You have options. I'm seeing you have options in relation to love in the near future, and this may be why there's a Tower moment coming. I can see this Tower moment is going to lead to a more stable person with the Knight of Pentacles here, because if you remember, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, I think, flew out when I was preparing your cards. So I sense you do have options, group one. Can we please clarify it? Oh, the Tower, the King of Cups came straight out. I don't know if you saw that. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who knows exactly what they want. They are stable emotionally. They are patient, compassionate, and kind. I'm really feeling, group one, in the near future, someone is going to be coming into your life. It might even be someone that's already in your life, but someone's going to be coming into your life who's like this rock for you, that's going to help you shed light on this darkness and work through the difficulties you're having. This may be like a father figure for you. The King of Cups can be a bit of a father figure, or this might be another indication of this new love interest I'm seeing for some of you. Whoever it is, I can see they really are going to be there for you. They're really going to be there for you. It's not that if not that, I'm also feeling with the King of Cups here, it's a sign for you, group one, to try to remain emotionally calm and balanced during this tricky time in the near future. Try to remain calm and balanced, emotionally mature, if anything negative is coming in here. Can we please clarify the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands reverse, Spirit? Okay, I can see, let's come back to that. I'm just going to, can we please clarify the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse, Spirit? What is the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups here? Strength. So you really did have to do that internal strength in the past. Go internally within and be strong in relation to this partnership. And the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Fool for their current energy, please, Spirit. What's the Ace of Cups reverse and the Fool? Okay, yeah. There's this sense in your current energy of having to prove yourself in some way. It's like you aren't opening your eyes to this current thing that's draining you. You're not taking those first steps because whatever choice you've made, you're wanting to prove that it's right almost. You're wanting to prove to the world that what you're doing currently is right, even though it's not making you feel good, group one. But back to here. So something in this karmic debt, so this is your new beginnings row. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Swords here as well. So your new beginnings row, or your what you don't see coming. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. This karmic debt, a karmic debt is being paid. This karmic debt I'm feeling with the Five of Pentacles here is a sign of how you've been feeling, group one. You've been feeling left out in the cold because of some kind of karmic debt, and that might be in relation to having to deal with some kind of sneaky, not so nice person. I'm feeling from this picture that this is someone in your life that you've had some kind of karmic contract to learn from. I'm sensing you've had to learn a lesson from them. They've been sneaky, nasty. I'm picturing you as these people over here, defeated and sad and down, and you're feeling left out in the cold. And so in the near future, this new beginning, I can see with the Ten of Wands in reverse that the weight is going away. The weight is going away. Group one, I'm feeling the Ten of Wands in this instance is this weight going away in relation to this debt. This karmic debt's going to be paid. You'll be releasing yourself from responsibilities that you once had, and that's going to be a new beginning for you. This Tower moment over here, that Tower moment is going to be this domino effect, I feel. This Tower is going to bring good, less heavy new beginnings with the Ten of Wands in reverse. This karmic debt's going to be paid. You are going to feel this relief, and it's going to be a whole new beginning for you. You will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. Spirit is guiding you at this time. And even though you may feel drained and tired, I'm feeling Spirit is really asking you to face why that is, why you're feeling drained. Ask yourself why that is. Because you've got Egg here as well. Success assured with good plans and hard work. The hard work here, I feel, with Egg is referring to really asking yourself why you are allowing this person or situation to drain you. Why do you need to stay with them, not talk to them about it, or, why do you need to stay with them or not bring it up with them and try and fix it? Or, why do you need to work with them if this is in relation to a business situation? I'm curious about your advice from Spirit here. Group 1, let's have a look at your overall advice from Spirit. So we've got Blue Moon, you are ready, make your masterpiece, and Manifestation. What you seek is seeking you. Make your masterpiece. Don't hesitate. Where's the Fool? Don't hesitate, like the Fool in reverse. Blue moons are all about, well, they're very rare, group 1. Blue moons are rare. So I feel like a message from Spirit here. And I'm hearing this very clearly. A rare opportunity is coming with the blue moon. A rare opportunity is coming for you. But you also need to do the work here and shed light on why you are feeling drained and why you won't take the first step into something. If you do that now, this Tower moment isn't going to be nearly as shocking. This facing the darkness will come a lot easier for you. That internal work is only going to be easier the quicker you face it and the more time you put towards filling your cup rather than draining it. But when you do that shadow work, I feel much good is coming to you. What you seek is seeking you. Your goals are going to run much smoother, I'm seeing. I'm seeing a stable, solid person coming into your life. A stable, solid person coming into your life, group 1. And in fact, I sense this person will be helping you whilst you're going through this Tower moment. As I've said, they'll be helping you while you're going through this Tower moment. They'll come into your life when you need them the most. But yes, I do want to get some extra messages from the Starlight Oracle cards, just some extra little messages, what Spirit would like you to know right now. First one we got is courage, wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. Yes, that is so relevant. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs, group 1. This hesitation, this need to prove yourself, release that, release those limiting beliefs. Face the problems that have been surrounding you at this time. Singularity, you are your own sun, moon, and stars. Beautiful, I love that. And let's get one more. What does group 1 need to know, please? That one wants to come. Manifest. Dream deep and ask for what you want. Manifest, manifestation. What you seek is seeking you. Dream deep and ask what you want. Ask for what you want. So there's this manifestation is a big thing for you now, really going within. This internal strength, I don't think I haven't really addressed this card. This internal strength you've had in the past needs to come back around. You really need to go within and work on what's best for you at this time. That's what I'm seeing for you, group 1. I can see you aren't feeling 100% at this time, but good things are coming for you. A weight will be lifting from your shoulders once you shed some light on what is weighing you down, once you open your eyes to why you are feeling sad or frustrated. And when you do that work, I can see much success and a new, lighter and fresher you. But I think that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in another video. Thanks. Hello, group 2. If you chose this spotty jasper, then this will be your reading. I just noticed after filming the introduction that the lady on the front of these cards are naked, so that's why that's covered. But we are going to come back to those cards because that is your advice from Spirit. So we'll get them towards the end of the reading. We're going to have a row on your past. So what does group 2's past? We've got hot and steamy. Something in the past was hot and steamy, group 2. And their current, what is happening currently for group 2? Love, some kind of love, interest, or internal love. We'll find out when we get your tarot cards. And the future, please. Self-identity we've got. And new beginnings. So the last row is new beginnings or what you don't see coming. You can see, I don't know if I even showed you these. There's all sorts of things in there. I'm not just pulling random ones. Well, I am. Something to do with social media is a new beginning for you. So some kind of new beginning on social media. You may be getting some kind of job in relation to social media. We'll find out more when we get your tarot cards. Or you may even just be doing something on the computer more, and that is involved with your new beginning. It might not even be job related. Okay. So I'm going to do things a little differently than group 1's reading because I don't think they could see me shuffling. Not that it matters, but I have shuffled these tea leaves. I'm just going to get 2 for overall advice or indications here. So we have family matters. I've been getting this card a lot. Pop that over there. And wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. We've also got marriage at the bottom there. So there may be some kind of something to do with marriage in your current situation, particularly with this love card here. But let's get your tarot cards. Now I am using the Rider-Waite deck because that's the deck I like to use. So I may have to blur some things out and cover some things because of those rules around nudity. So let's see what is happening in group 2's past that's relevant. This hot and steamy, what's happening? What's happened recently in the past for group 2, please, Spirit? That one wanted to come. 4 of Swords in reverse. One more. What's happening in group 2's past, please, Spirit? Some kind of hot and steamy connection, perhaps, that involved you giving too much, I feel. That's not for everyone, but let's get the present energy, please, Spirit. What's happening in the present energy for group 2? What's happening presently for group 2, please, Spirit? The Devil. I'll have to cover those ladies up in a moment. Those people, not ladies. So if you're seeing a blurred out bit, that is why. What else is happening presently for group 2, please, Spirit? Wow, the Devil and the Lovers presently for you with love. Whew. My goodness, there's a bit going on for you, group 2, in your current situation. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic interest, although that's what I'm seeing here. future, a tower moment. Group 1 got the tower in the exact same position. So that's your near future. Some kind of tower moment. Doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, a bad thing, I mean. You've got self-identity here as well. So there's some kind of tower moment in the near future in relation to you learning more about yourself and becoming more of who you're supposed to be. We've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then these new beginnings, please, Spirit. What is this new beginnings for group 2? Oops, too many. What is this new beginnings? We've got social media here. This new beginning for group 2 coming. What is this new beginning? The Chariot in reverse. What is this new beginnings? And we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, let me just get something to cover these cards. Okay, our nudists are covered up here. But, so in the recent past, group 2, I can see there was some kind of hot and steamy situation here. Some kind of hot and steamy situation. This could be romantic, but I'm also feeling it could be something you felt very passionate about. It doesn't have to be someone. It could be a situation. But this situation or person really was exhausting for you with the Four of Swords in reverse. Even though you felt passionate about this person or this situation, I can see the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, that you were always giving. Like you were always giving to this situation or person, and the situation or person was not giving back. You were putting so much energy into this situation because you felt so passionate about it. But the energy you were putting in was not returning to you, group 2, in the recent past, and it was not equal. Like it was not equal give and take here. It was not equal give and take in this situation. Let's clarify this real quick. Spirit, I'd like to clarify the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, please. What is the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in the recent past? What is the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, please? Whoa, that's too many. Let's try again. Although there was the Six of Cups underneath that, which is interesting because that is the family card, and we've got family matters here with the seahorse. So a recent past situation where you were giving, and you did feel passionate about, maybe involved with your family for some. Oops, that was terrible, but let's see. Can we please clarify the Four of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? Spirit, what is the Four of... Death again. That's this death fell out before as well. I don't know if you saw that. So there was some kind of transformational period, and it was in relation to this thing you felt quite passionate about, or this hot and steamy situation. You really did have to go within, and that did actually fall out in reverse, which I just sort of see as internal transformation. But let's take it as both. There's just this sense in the recent past that you've had to go within in relation to some kind of hot and steamy situation where you weren't getting as much as you were giving, group 2. We'll get back to that in a moment. In your current energy, you have the Devil and the Lovers. Woof woof. It's not very often these both come out like this. And it's under the love. Under love, like my goodness. The number 2 may be significant to you, group 2, group 2, like, but there's this tough choice I can see that you need to make with the devil and the lovers here. There's some kind of tough choice you need to make in your current situation that revolves around love. This doesn't have to be a romantic situation, although I sense in the energy it is for most. It could also be around a friend you love but has become toxic for you. It could also be around some kind of situation you feel very strongly about, you're very passionate about, but it's become toxic for you. It's become toxic in some way for you, which is likely why Spirit has given us this past situation here, to remind you of an experience or person in your past that was similar to what you're going through now. A personal situation in your past that was a transformational time for you, where you gave, and you didn't get anything in return. Yes, you felt passionate about it, but you were exhausted with the Four of Swords in reverse. That was transformational, and it's like in your current energy, it's a similar experience that you've had before. As you can see in your near future, you have the Tower. You have a Tower moment in the exact same position as group 1. So that may be a sign to watch that reading. But I can see in the near future, you are going to have some kind of big moment that's going to make you go within and do an identity check. Do an identity check. You have self-identity, you have the Tower and the Queen of Wands in reverse. If I can pick her up. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse is all about self-respect, going within, having confidence in yourself, group 2. This Tower moment in the near future is going to be this eye-opening, revolutionary moment in your life, I feel. You're going to be stepping into your own, figuring out your wants and needs, and what makes you tick, what makes you feel good. And sometimes we need a Tower moment to find that. But the devil and the lovers here, for some I'm sensing in your current situation, group 2, you may be needing to choose between 2 lovers here. You also have the wedge. You have the wedge here. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. So that wedge, you know, for some, there may be someone else trying to come between your current relationship, or you may be falling for someone who's in a relationship. I'm like picturing the Twilight love triangle here. You may be with someone who feels like you're Edward, but Edward is a little toxic. You know, you love him so much, but he wants to suck your blood. And then here comes Jacob, who only has the best intentions, but also has his own problems. And you also love him, but it's a different kind of love. For some, I'm feeling this big choice you currently need to make is in relation between choosing between 2 love interests, 2 romantic options in your life. And I can feel in the energy, this is so hard. And of course it is. Of course it's hard. This doesn't have to be a specific person though, as I've said throughout this reading. It could be a situation you feel strongly about, but is not making you feel good, isn't having a good effect on you. This situation is toxic for you, group 2. Whatever it is, I can see your current situation, this big choice is making your stomach twist and you feel very heavy at this time. The devil here is representing the darker side. The lovers is representing the light in relation to this choice you need to make. There's some kind of negative karmic pattern here happening in your current life, group 2. Some kind of pattern that keeps repeating itself. It keeps repeating itself. And you need to ask how you can break this, how you can stop that record from playing, that record that hurts your ears and is constantly making you cringe. You need to look at what's What keeps reoccurring? What keeps happening in your life over and over that's not good for you, group 2? That's toxic for you. That pattern needs to be broken. But let's clarify the Devil and the Lovers, Spirit. Can we please clarify the Devil and the Lovers here? What is the Devil and the Lovers here, please, Spirit? Yeah. Seven of Swords. There's some kind of deceptive person in your life or deceptive situation. Something that's not good for you. I would also say in an advice sense here that you need to think out of the box in relation to this situation. This man, I feel like there's two messages here. One, this love situation or this passionate situation in your current life that's making you feel a lot is quite, there's something deceptive and something sneaky in relation to that. One of the people are sneaky or deceptive, but also I'm feeling the Seven of Swords for me is thinking outside of the box. The man in this picture there's a war going on in the background, and the man in the picture, instead of choosing to be in the drama and a part of the war, is taking the swords and going off for himself. So maybe there's a little message there in relation to choosing yourself. Choosing yourself, group 2. But we'll get back to that in a moment. You know, self-identity, Tower moment, Queen of Swords. Actually, let's quickly clarify the self-identity one as well. So what is the Tower and the Queen of Wands here? I don't know that we really need to clarify that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I would like to see. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, self-imposed restriction. This Tower moment, I feel, is going to occur because you feel like an imposter in your own life, group 2. You don't feel like you're being your true, most authentic self. You're acting in some kind of play, and it's not really you. That's what's going to make you have this Tower moment. Really go within and find yourself and find who you're supposed to be. You'll be walking away, that's on the bottom, you'll be walking away from this act, this play you've been putting on. But in this row, we've got, this is your new beginnings. You've got social media. Social media is relevant here. You've also got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a messenger. Some kind of message is coming to you in the near future, possibly via social media, group 2. And that is going to be unexpected and help you in relation to this new beginning. This news is very exciting for you, I feel, group 2. It's very exciting. Very exciting, a little bit unexpected. But this message is the beginning of some kind of new adventure for you. I'm feeling with the Chariot in reverse here that you need to ensure that any people or situations that try to deter you from going down this new path, from starting this new thing in your life, ensure that they don't let them deter you. I'm hearing don't let them. Don't let them. Don't let them bring you down or deter you from starting this new thing. This new situation that may be in relation to social media. Maybe you want to start a new YouTube channel, a blog, start some kind of business online. I can see whatever it is, you are excited about it and feel good about it with the page here. Just ensure you don't give, just ensure you don't give up with the Chariot in reverse. There's always going to be obstacles and hardships when you start something new. I'm hearing self-discipline. Self-discipline, group 2. This self-discipline will bring success. But let's clarify. Cover him up. Let's clarify the Chariot and the Page of Wands, please, Spirit. The World. I'm just gonna say that that's both there. You've got the World, endings and new beginnings. I need to find something to cover her up to. So the World is the last major arcana in the deck, and it's all about endings and new beginnings. The new beginning for you, group 2, is going to, yes, mean closing the chapter on something in your life. But I can see with the World here that you're going to be successful. This new adventure is going to bring this sense of peace and accomplishment with the World here. You'll be facing your obstacles, and I'm seeing rewards are going to be coming for you here with the World. Your effort will pay off with the World here. Your effort will pay off on this new adventure, this new beginning. Interesting. But let's get your original cards here. So these are the cards you were originally attracted to. These represent your advice from Spirit. So what have we got? We've got Balsamic Moon, Things Come and Go, Surrender to the Universe, and Moonflower. Bloom even if no one is watching. Okay, so there is this sense of needing to surrender here. Spirit is asking you to be yourself with the Moonflower and surrender. Be yourself and surrender. I'm sensing this big choice you need to make. This big choice. Spirit is kindly nudging you to choose yourself here, group 2. Choose yourself, be yourself, and everything will fall into place. The right people will find their way to you, or the people in your current life will evolve with you. I'm feeling you are going to be blooming like the flower in the Moonflower card here. You're going to be blooming. This seahorse spirit, seahorse spirit. The reason I said that is because the Family Matters, the seahorse tea leaf card. I'm not feeling much from the wording, although family may be relevant to your specific story, but what I'm feeling from the seahorse here is a message from the seahorse spirit. You need to remain observant and distant from the dramas right now. The seahorse spirit animal guide has the foresight to remain calm and distance themselves from dramatic situations. The seahorse spirit animal observes what is going on, observes what's going to unfold, and simply watches before reacting to something. The seahorse spirit watches and they wait to see how it will play out, which goes perfectly with the balsamic moon here. Things come and go, surrender to the universe. I do want to get some extra messages from the Starlight cards here, just some extra messages from Spirit, some extra advice in relation to your situation, group 2. I'm just going to get all of them. So we've got Morning Star, keep shining even when the others have quit. Isn't that perfect for your new beginnings? Keep shining even when the others have quit, or just the whole situation. Phases, shine even when you're not whole. Where's the camera? Shine even when you're not whole, and trust. The light in you cannot be dimmed. Keep shining even when the others have quit. Shine even when you're not whole. The light in you cannot be dimmed. This new adventure, this situation that's quite toxic and bringing you down a little, that makes you feel passionate, but is this karmic cycle, this broken record. I keep seeing a record. Remind yourself that even though this is a hard time, you can shine, you can be yourself. Trust in the universe, keep shining, even throughout this situation. Your light cannot be dimmed, group 2. Move forward, focus on yourself and focus on your wants and needs. There is a big choice you need to make in your current life, but the near future tower moment is going to bring this inner knowing, I feel. And you do have some kind of project, hobby, or job that may be in relation to social media, but doesn't have to be. But for most, I'm feeling it's relevant. There's some kind of new adventure coming for you. And I feel it's going to begin with a letter, a message, an email, some kind of communication that encourages you to move forward on that new journey. But that's what I'm seeing for you, group 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in another video. Thanks. Hello, group 3. If you chose the rose quartz, then this will be your reading, your past, present, and future reading. I did notice after filming the introduction that the pictures on this have some nudity, hence the little red thing covering up the card here. But this is some advice from Spirit that we'll look at later. We're going to start off with some of these homemade cards here. So this first card will be something that's happening. This will be the past energy for you, group 3. So what have we got? We've got out of this world. Something in the recent past was out of this world for you. I feel like this one wants to come out for your current energy. And we've got someone new enters. So someone new is entering in your current energy. This may not have happened yet, but I feel this is your current energy. So it's something happening now. You may be aware of this person entering your life. Future is love. We've got love for your near future energy. And this last row is going to be any new beginnings or what you don't see coming in the future. And we have a wish come true as your new beginning. Beautiful. I love that. So we have out of this world for recent past, someone new enters in your current energy. I feel like that's related to the love in the near future. So it might start out as a friendship. Of course, that's not for everyone, but I'm definitely feeling that from the energy here. Beautiful. Now I'm going to grab some tea leaf cards from some extra messages from Spirit. We'll grab a couple of these. Okay. A message for group 3, please, Spirit. We have spiritual love. And one more, please, Spirit. Whoops, what a mess I'm making here. Let's try that again. A message for group 3, please, Spirit. Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. We've also got Sun, happiness and well-being in the middle of the deck there. I'm going to pop that one there as well because I feel like it's relevant. Oh God, I've been having trouble with the camera all day, group 3. I think in group 1's reading I said something along the lines, I'm not a camera wizard, so apologies. The camera's been falling all over the place. One day I'll have a proper setup and I'll know the situation a little better, but let's get straight into your reading. I'm using Rider-Waite here, so I am going to probably have to cover up the cards at some point. But I felt drawn to use this deck today. So what has happened in the recent past for group 3, please, Spirit? What has happened in the recent past for group 3? 8 of Wands. Another card for the past. And the recent past. Death in reverse. Some kind of internal transformation has happened for you in the recent past that's significant here. And this current energy, someone new entering group 3's life. What's the current energy for group 3, please, Spirit? 9 of Pentacles. What's the current energy for group 3? That was 2. We'll take them, why not? We've got the King of Swords in reverse and we've got Temperance. And this love in the future for group 3. What is this love? King of Wands in reverse. Holy moly, that's too many. It's just gotten quite windy, so apologies if you can hear the wind in the background there. Hopefully it's not being picked up in the audio. Okay, future for group 3. I feel like that one wants to come out. I am going to clarify the cards further into the reading. And the new beginnings, we have the King of Pentacles, a wish come true. Wow. Got the King of Pentacles there, a wish come true. Something financial for you, group 3. Possibly more stability, money. I see money coming in your new beginning row. Happiness and well-being, triumph over troubles and obstacles seems to be right next to the new beginnings. And these tea leaf cards I don't place out specifically for the areas they're sitting near, if that makes sense. They're simply overall messages for you in this reading, but I do feel these 2 tea leaf cards are in relation to this new beginning here. Intuitively, I feel that. So what else is coming in group 3's new beginning row, please, Spirit? Oops, that one wanted to come out too. Gosh, you've got a lot of cards. I feel like Spirit has a lot of messages for you. Wow, the 4 of Wands with the Hanged Man. Very interesting. Okay, group 3. I did have to take a moment to get grounded here. There's a lot of messages coming through. There's a lot of messages coming through here. I can see in the recent past some kind of internal transformation has happened for you. Some kind of internal transformation. And this has been out of this world. It's been an out of this world experience. This mindset change, this internal shift was a bit of a game changer for you, I can see. I'm feeling this felt like quite a rapid shift in mindset here with the 8 of Wands coming up. A big internal change. Seemed to just hit you hard and fast, group 3, I'm seeing here. It hit you hard and fast, and this could be in relation to your spirituality with Lily here, spiritual love. It could be in relation to your spirituality. Whoa, the words. I'm feeling in the recent past, you've really gotten to know yourself more on a spiritual level. You've really gone within and connected with your spirituality, and that's felt out of this world for you. It's shifted the way you see things, the way you approach things in your everyday life. This shift has helped you to approach life in a more open and spiritual way, I feel. I'm feeling you've had to leave something behind. You've had to leave something behind here. And this may be a person, or for some, because of this spiritual shift in the recent past, you are considering leaving a person now in your current life. You're considering leaving someone and starting a new chapter. Starting a new chapter spiritually, literally. This spiritual shift may not be obvious to those around you. This may not be noticeable to those who don't know you well. For some, I'm sensing even those who are close to you, they aren't noticing this change in you. But let's clarify and see what else comes through with the Eight of Wands and Death reverse, please, Spirit. Can you please clarify the Eight of Wands and Death? Oh, yeah. Walking away from something, letting something go. Again, as I said, this could be a person in your life. This could just be a situation. The person in this card has weighed up everything. You see all these cups are stacked up here. They've thought about everything. They've considered everything. And now they're walking away from something. So there's some kind of internal shift that has been this out of this world experience for you. And it's sort of almost, yeah, it's catapulted you towards this change, towards this consideration to move forward and make these changes. In your current energy, I can see someone new has entered your life, someone new enters. If not yet, this will be happening very soon. I feel for you. For some, this new person, this new connection has the potential to bring more love. You can see in your future, we've got love here. For others, I feel this is simply a new friendship that's having a positive effect on you. I'm getting several messages, so just take what resonates here. I can see someone significant has or will enter your life presently in days, I feel, if they haven't already. For some, I can see this spiritual shift you've had in the recent past will encourage someone who's already in your life to step out into the open with you, to open up. To open up with you. And that person will feel like a new person entering your life. That message was for a small amount, but I'm just hearing influence, like you've influenced someone in your life and encouraged them to step into their own and talk to you about things they never have in the past. And you both are going to be connecting on a soul level, or you already have. I'm feeling with the Nine of Pentacles here that the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, group 3, that you are currently really focused on your own self-worth. You are currently focused on investing in yourself and working on yourself. I'm hearing I am enough. I am enough. You may have been saying that to yourself recently. I feel this spiritual growth in the recent past, this spiritual growth that you've been doing is continuing into your current life here. And this is great. I'm feeling this shift in thinking is good for you because it will attract the right people and the right positive energy that you deserve, group 3. As you can see with the kings, with the king in the near future and the king here, I'm sensing for some this shift in mindset will be attracting love in a romantic sense, something really positive, a positive love. You also have sun here, happiness and well-being. And eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. I'm sensing the obstacles you've had to overcome in the recent past are going to be triumphant in the end. Like the obstacles, for some you may still be working on these obstacles, but I can see in the near future, those obstacles are going to have influenced you in a way that will catapult you into this success in a material sense and a spiritual sense. Your future is looking so good. A wish come true. The King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands here. But back to your current energy. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Your current energy. there's just a lot, there's a lot of messages coming through here. But yes, you are currently focused on your own self-worth, as I said. And I feel you've got the King of Swords and Temperance here. The King of Swords in reverse and Temperance. With the King of Swords in reverse, and I'm getting several messages here, but I'll start with the first. The King of Swords and Temperance is showing me that this significant person who has entered or will enter soon, this person may seem a little selfish to you when you first connect with them, with the King of Swords in reverse. But I'm intuitively sensing for some, they have a lot going on in their life and this isn't their usual personality or how they usually act, because you also have Temperance here. And Temperance is all about this person is all about patience and compassion. They are patient, they are selfless, they are compassionate and kind, I feel, but for some reason initially they may act or are acting a little strange. Even though this is your current energy group 3, I'm feeling this person may not have entered yet for all. Comment below if a new person has entered your life recently. Comment below. But this person does come across quite emotionless in some respects, quite stern and emotionless for some. But yes, I'm sensing here, as you can see, Temperance has two cups there. And the angel in the picture is pouring the liquid in the cups together, combining the liquids. I feel this is a sign that you are going to be a good influence on this new person, group 3. You may encourage them to see the brighter side, and this may be a bit of an obstacle initially, like that working on that person with the eagle here. It may be initially a bit of an obstacle, but I can see it will pay off. Of course, if there is a toxic, nasty person in your life, this is not the person I'm talking about. I'm feeling with the King of Swords in reverse here, that this person is impatient and they've hardened. They've put some walls up around themselves to protect themselves from the world because of some kind of past experience. If you have a person that seems quite stern and hard, but they soften when you talk to them, if they show compassion and patience as you get to know them, like Temperance, then that's the person I'm talking about. If they don't show compassion or patience in the connection, then that is not the person I'm talking about. I want to make that very clear. I would never encourage anyone to stay in a toxic environment or with a toxic person, because I am feeling for others a completely different message. There is two stories here, group 3. There's two stories here. So take what resonates. But the new beginning is the same. You've got the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Hanged Man. The new beginning is a wish come true. But yes, the other message I'm getting with the King of Swords in reverse and Temperance is you are currently in a romantic connection with someone who is quite arrogant and cold, group 3. And you know, a new friendship has entered your life who is helping you navigate this tricky relationship, who's showing you compassion and helping you through this. You may have been confiding in this new person about your relationship difficulties, and they're very compassionate and they're very patient with you, and they're just there to help you and be that shoulder you need at this time. But let's clarify the current energy, please. Spirit, can we please clarify the current energy? The Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords in reverse, and Temperance. What's the current energy here, please, Spirit? That one wants to come out. Whoa, the World. That's the World. I'm just going to get something to cover her up. You'll see she's blurred out, and that's because I've got to cover her up. Yes, so with the World here, Some kind of completion is going on for you currently. A chapter in your life is closing, and this may only be in the initial stages. You may be in the middle of you may only be in the middle of turning that page, group 3, but some kind of long-term situation is ending for you. Some kind of long-term situation is ending, whether that be the ending of a romantic connection or the ending of a situation in your life that's no longer serving you, that doesn't line up with your values and beliefs. There's some kind of ending and some kind of new beginning. You want to move on to a more fulfilling future here, group 3. The world is showing me that you're currently really tuning into your spiritual lessons here, and you're ready to move forwards. You have in the near future love, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands Six of Swords rather, in reverse. The King of Wands in reverse can be an indication of quite a controlling person, group 3. I'm not sure if that's your energy or your person's, but there's some kind of controlling energy here. I'm feeling for some with the Six of Swords in reverse that you're finding it hard to let go of something in the near future. You're finding it hard in the near future to let go of a past relationship or a past situation, to let go possibly of someone you love, even though they are quite bossy, even though they are quite selfish. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be some kind of controlling situation. But yeah, and even though you have worked on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you have had this internal shift with Death in reversed, you still are finding it hard to let go of someone because you do love them or something, because you have love for that situation. Let's clarify. Where's my tarot cards gone? There they are. Can we please clarify the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords, Spirit? There is love in the near future. This may be love for yourself for some. For some, I'm definitely seeing a love opportunity here, but there is this letting go of a past situation that's affecting that. And I can see in the near future, there is going to be love. It may be choosing yourself. We've got the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel you are going to be becoming focused on your love life in the future. For some, focused on loving yourself, but for most, there's this new love in a romantic connection, I feel. Or you're going to be focusing on finding new love. It will be different for everyone. The Four of Cups in reverse is this desire for a new start, group 3. This desire and focus, I feel, in finding love for you. And this may come in many different ways. The Six of Swords in reverse here, you are still holding on to something from the past here. It's almost like you're having this internal war, still holding on to something from the past. And this is affecting you in the future. You want to move forward in love, but you may be asking yourself if this new person is going to be like the past toxic connection you've had. There may be some past issue you need to face, some past issue you need to deal with and let go of in order to move forward in love, group 3, or even move forward in loving yourself. But there is a lot of love coming, just a few obstacles to overcome. But happiness and well-being is coming. Look at your new beginning, a wish come true. Your new beginnings, Ro. Your dreams are going to be coming down to the 3D here. Your dreams are going to be coming down to the 3D, I feel. You have the King of Pentacles and the Hangman group 3. Once you've dealt with these obstacles in the past, let go of any negativity from the past, I can see you'll be looking at things in a new way. You'll be much more grounded. There'll be a more grounded energy, and you'll be celebrating something rather amazing with the Four of Wands here. I'm feeling you'll be slowing down with the Hanged Man here, but this slowing down and enjoying life, this approaching life at a new pace is actually going to work for you. I'm seeing you're going to be bringing much more money in, much more stability in, but also have that balance of fun and celebration here. I'm feeling for some, this new beginning will bring success in some kind of unconventional sense. You'll be starting some kind of new project or venture that may seem crazy to others, but brings you much joy and will be surprisingly successful to you. You'll be going towards something that you feel passionate about, starting something that brings you joy. And this new beginning is just going to be a huge change in the way you approach your life. It's a wish come true. I'm feeling in your mind, group 3, in your mind internally, you've already done the work. You already know, but in the future, the internal work, that new way of thinking is going to be coming out for all to see. And this new approach is going to be successful for you. It's going to bring much success. For some, the Four of Wands may be an indication of a wedding or a romantic connection for you that brings this stability and this new perspective. I had to say that because it popped into my head. That isn't a message for all. But let's get your Moon Oracle cards here. Some extra advice from Spirit. See what they have to say. So we've got, Coven. I feel like I'm going to need to cover that as well. Power of Sisterhood and True North. Stay true to yourself. Yeah. Yes. Power of Sisterhood. I love that. Continue to do that inner work and find your tribe, group 3. This new person in your life is only the beginning, I feel. Staying true to yourself and doing what feels right, facing your true north, is going to bring this entourage of like-minded people, I feel. I feel like I need to cover this up, so I'm just going to grab something for that. What can I grab? Going to put a tea leaf card over it. But yes, group 3, that's what I'm seeing for you. You've recently gone through an internal shift that's made you love yourself more, or making you realize you need to love on yourself more. A new person has or will be entering your life. And that's going to bring compassion and understanding and you'll be connecting with this person on a soul level. A new love for some is coming in the future, but also just this sense of self-love, this sense of truly knowing what you need and loving on yourself, I feel. Yes, for some, you may be letting go of a toxic connection, but I can see this connection, I can see this letting go is going to help you to find your sisterhood and your true north. Much success is coming for you. Much success is coming for you, group 3. That's what I'm seeing. But that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonated. There was a flood of messages coming through there, so please just take what resonates. If a message didn't resonate, then that message was for someone else. But yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I see you in another reading. Thanks, group 3. Hello, group 4. If you chose the red Jasper, then this will be your past, present, future reading. So these cards will be messages from Spirit that we will look at further on in the reading, some advice from Spirit. We're going to start off here with some homemade oracles here to get the reading started. So past energy for group 4, please, Spirit. We've got a mountain, but when you get to the top, current energy, admirer, some kind of admirer currently in your life, group 4. Future energy, please, Spirit. Creativity and imagination, some kind of creative endeavor in the future, opening up your intuition and your imagination, I feel. And then this row is going to be any new beginnings coming for you. So new beginnings for group 4. Spiritual growth. So spiritually, there's some kind of new beginning spiritually happening here for you. Beautiful. We're also going to get some tea leaves. I have shuffled these. Extra messages for Spirit as a whole. So what does group 4 need to know, please? We've got August. So August is relevant here. I feel like that needs to go over here. Maybe it's August may be relevant to your new beginning. It may also... Okay. What does group 4 need to know? And we've got butterfly, a change for the better. Beautiful. Butterflies are all about transformation, much like this spiritual growth, I feel. Okay. So let's get your tarot cards. So what does group 4 need to know? Past energy for group 4, please, Spirit. The weather has just gone a little bit wild outside, so hopefully the audio doesn't pick that up too much. Past energy for group 4, please, Spirit. We've got justice. Past energy for group 4. Whoa. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm just going to take that. Was that meant to be reversed? Yes. 10 of Pentacles, justice, the 8 of Wands in reverse. And what is happening currently for group 4, please, Spirit? What is happening currently for group 4? Queen of Pentacles. Wow, that's why you've got your admirer. The Queen of Pentacles energy here. What is currently happening for group 4, please, Spirit? Six of Cups. Oh, this admirer might be from your past. Someone from the past here. The Six of Cups is all about family. It's about hometowns. It's about nostalgia. And this creativity and imagination, please, Spirit. What's happening in the future for group 4? Whoa, that is too many. Sorry, but I did see the Ace of Cups there. So this admirer may turn into some kind of love opportunity in the future for you. Future for group 4, please, Spirit. Got the Two of Swords. Oops, flying all over the place there. What else is happening in the future for group 4? Creativity and imagination. Seven of Cups in reverse. And this new beginning, this spiritual growth. What's happening in group 4's new beginning? Spirit. Group 4's new beginning. Ace of Cups again. That is meant to be in reverse. But I do feel like it's upright as well. I feel like a couple of messages are coming. I'll get back to that. I'm going to consider the upright when I get to the new beginnings there. There may just be some hesitation on your part with the Ace of Cups in reverse. What else is happening in this new beginning? Row, please, Spirit. For group 4. I am going to clarify these. And, interesting. 6 of Wands in reverse. Got the 9 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. Self-growth, this internal working on yourself and your independence, I feel. Weather keeps getting worse and worse. It's pouring with rain. I just had to close a bunch of windows, so I do apologize if the wild weather is interrupting the audio, but we're going to push on. So, your past group 4, I'm noticing you have a bit going on here in the past, a mountain, but when you get to the top, you've got Justice, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Wands here. I am specifically drawn to the scales in Justice here, the scales in the man's hand. I'm feeling very drawn to those scales. I'm feeling in the past group 4 that you've had to slow down and learn a hard lesson in relation to finding balance in your life. You've had to slow down and learn that the energy you put into things is what you get back. Justice is all about fairness, truth. It's also about law and order. If you're good, good karma will come. If you're bad, you'll have to face that and deal with it. I'm sensing here that light has been shed on some kind of situation in the past group 4. It was a lengthy and slow process to bring that truth to the surface, to reveal that truth. But you got there in the end and you're better for it. I'm feeling you had to make some kind of important choice in the recent past. This may have been a legal matter. This may have been some kind of legal matter, but it doesn't have to be. Whatever the choice, I can feel it was difficult for you. It was a long and slow process with the 8 of Wands in reverse, but you're so much better for it with the 10 of Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. Having dealt with that situation, you are so much better for it. The 10 of Pentacles is all about success, family, financial wealth for some. But what I'm really feeling from the 10 of Pentacles here is this sense of stability and family, shedding light on this situation in the past, bringing it to the surface and dealing with it has made you feel more stable and brought your family or loved ones together, I feel. For some, you may have got some money after dealing with the situation. But whatever it is, I can see it felt like a mountain to climb. It felt like a mountain to climb here, group 4. It was hard, slow, and it was a long climb, but you got to the top. You may still be currently working on getting to the top of that mountain, but you're almost there and you feel refreshed, stable, and much better for having that situation in the past, I feel, group 4. In your current energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. You also have admirer here. Just checking everything's in camera. You have an admirer at this time, group 4. As I said with the 6 of Cups here, I feel this is a person from your past that's realizing how they feel about you, that's really crushing on you. You may have gone to school with this person. You may be childhood friends. For some, I'm getting this message here that a childhood friend will introduce you to this admirer. Not for all, I just had to say that because it popped into my head. For most, I feel this admirer is someone from your past. And you are the Queen of Pentacles energy at this time, Group 4. Having dealt with this past situation, you're sitting in your power. The Queen of Pentacles is independent, she's stable, she's logical, and she's practical. The Queen of Pentacles is, you know, she's extremely honest and she's very successful. I'm sensing that is how your admirer sees you, Group 4. But let's clarify. I don't know that we need to, but let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit, and the Six of Cups. Let's see what else comes through here. And please clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Three of Wands. You are currently looking out and seeing the options that you have. You're taking the first steps towards something here. And this might not be in relation to the admirer, it might be. I do feel like it's separate from the admirer here. This new sense of independence and stability is opening your eyes to a new adventure, I feel, Group 4. You're seeing what the world has to offer. You're opening your eyes to these opportunities. You may have started something new and you're surprised by how many people are getting around you. In the near future, we have the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse with creativity and imagination. I'm feeling now that you do have this independence, you will soon, like in the future, now that you've got this independence in your current life and your eyes are opening up and there's so many options, these doors are opening, I'm feeling you want to create something, creativity and imagination, but you want to, you know, think outside of the box, try something new, go back to your roots even and start a hobby, use your imagination, try something new, as I said, but you're overwhelmed with choices with the Seven of Cups in reverse here. You're overwhelmed with choices. You're so overwhelmed that you are in fact closed off with the Two of Swords. This astronomical amount of choice of options is having this counter effect. The counter effect that you actually like it's making you stand still instead of move forward in the future. You can see this woman with the blindfold on and arms across her chest. She's confused by something and she's just sitting there. I know this sounds negative. I'm gonna clarify in just a moment, but this, you know, this could be in relation to the admirer as well, your current admirer. Some of you may have too many options in a romantic sense in the near future, too many options in a romantic sense that you're confused and don't know what to do, that you're closed off. But I do feel for most this is in relation to some kind of creative endeavor, a change for the better with the butterfly here. A change for the better, and it is a change for the better. I can feel that. It's a transformational time for you. But even when you feel free and happy about change, it can still be overwhelming. Let's clarify this and see what else comes through. Can we please clarify the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups in reverse, Spirit? What is this Two of Cups and Two of Cups, Two of Swords and Seven of Cups? Oh, interesting. We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I do feel there's this imposter syndrome going on with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. Group 4, in the future, you're going to start doubting yourself on something in the near future, I feel, and you shouldn't. I keep hearing, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. The reason Spirit is bringing this up is because you are on the right path. These new opportunities may feel overwhelming. They may feel overwhelming to you, and maybe a little scary, but don't talk yourself down. I do feel in the future here, Group 4, that you just need to slow down, go within and follow what feels right intuitively. You may have a lot of options, a lot of creative ideas. You may have a strong imagination with extreme ideas on how to move forward on your journey. But a message I'm hearing here is slow down, go within, meditate, ask yourself what is really calling you, what feels right. And don't doubt yourself once your intuition kicks in. And I know that's easier said than done, but that's what I'm hearing here. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't let this imposter syndrome come in and take over. You are on the right path. That's what I'm hearing there. I really feel Spirit brought this to your attention because they want you to know you're on the right path. And yes, you may have these overwhelming feelings that bring you to a standstill and close you off a little, and you may doubt yourself. Don't. And in your new beginnings row, you have spiritual growth. Amazing. As I said, I'm feeling August is significant for some of you here. August is significant for some of you here. If not August specifically, the number 8 may be significant. You may have been seeing the number 8 pop up a lot in your everyday life. Another sign to slow down and ask yourself if the people and situations in your life bring you love and balance. I'm feeling with the number 8, it's also a sign to remain patient. If you're seeing 8 a lot when you're out and about, notice what you're doing at that time. Do you feel at peace? Do you feel grounded and balanced? If so, this is a sign from your angels that you're on the right path, Group 4. But yes, spiritual growth. You've got the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands. 6. And with the Ace of Cups, now I did feel the Ace of Cups was both upright and reversed. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but as it came out, I was feeling both, and I feel like it did fall sideways. Correct me if I'm wrong, I can't quite remember, but intuitively I'm feeling both. I've got 2 messages here. I know that seems ridiculous, but that's what I'm sensing. This new beginning is going to be letting any emotional baggage you've had flow out like this cup. Any emotional baggage that you have will be flowing out on this spiritual journey in this new beginning for you. The water is flowing out of this cup. I feel a sign that you'll just be letting go of a lot of things on this new spiritual journey, Group 4. In an upright sense, I simply feel, your heart will be opening up, Group 4. Your heart will be opening up to this new experience in your future, this new beginning. You're going to feel deeply connected to Spirit. And I'm sensing for some, you'll be working on your spiritual gifts, working on the gifts you have and really evolving, getting closer to your guides, your higher self, and your true purpose, I feel here, Group 4. This may be a very private journey for you with the 6 of Wands in reverse. You may not talk to many people about it. keeping things close to your chest and, you know, not advertising this new journey, this new path you're on. At which I would say do confide in someone, do talk to someone, find your people. You don't have to keep, you know, you don't have to hide yourself. You don't have to remain completely private unless it's like unsafe to do so. I guess it depends on your situation, but you need to have someone to confide in about this spiritual journey, this new beginning. Can we please clarify the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is this juggling act going on in the near future. And I feel like this is between your two worlds, because in one sense, this private journey that you're going on, you know, this private spiritual growth that you're keeping very close to yourself, close to your chest, and keeping very private, not having anyone to confide in. You can see this man weighing everything up, juggling everything, juggling his everyday tasks, the people in his life, juggling his spiritual side and this spiritual journey, this new beginning. I'm just hearing confide in someone, find your people. But yes, let's take a look at your advice from Spirit here. So these cards are representing advice from Spirit. You've got Freya, you are worthy, you are loved. Yes, yes. And you've got, I don't know if I have to cover her up. New Moon, fresh start, new beginnings. Yes, group 4. You are worthy, you are loved. A message I feel is highly important here, because you do feel that need to keep things close to your chest. Because you do feel the need to hide parts of yourself from the world, specifically in relation to this new beginning. This new beginning, I feel you may already have started. Some of you may have already started. You need to remind yourself that you are worthy just as you are, and you don't need to hide anything. And the new beginnings, the new moon, fresh start, of course, climbing this mountain in the past and, you know, dealing with that past situation is hard. It's been hard, but it has opened doors for you, changes for the better. I'm just going to get something to put on top of her. That'll do. I'm feeling the new moon card here is simply a reminder from Spirit that this fresh start is for you. It's meant for you, group 4. There's so much coming. Amazing. There's much spiritual growth, a love opportunity or admirer, many opportunities. Just be sure to slow down and don't get too overwhelmed. And just this sense of stability in a financial sense, even if you do feel a little thrown out by all these doors opening for you. I would just say make sure you find your people, a person you can confide in and talk about all of these new things happening, all of these changes happening, a person you completely trust. But that's what I'm seeing, group 4. That's what I'm seeing for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If this resonated, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully I see you in another reading. Thanks.